Hello everyone, welcome back to some more E7. So we just fought our first boss, completed our first mission. We need to turn this mission in now, but we also see that every NPC has gotten updated dialogue, so we are going to go on a bit of a tour around town. This is an aspect that it might be slow in some of these games doing this stuff, but it is also where a lot of the little stories emerge in Neon Falcom games. So if you want, you can always jump ahead in the video to when I'm getting back into action if you would prefer, but this is something I'm going to focus on in this playthrough, just because I think it's a big part of this game and it's a neat thing to check out. I hope you'll be friends with Tia for a long time. They have no one to take care of them. There are many children in Old Town like Tia and Maya that have nowhere else to go. Did you try Tia's medicine? Isn't it tasty? Tia's medicine tastes good. Good talk. Don't step in the flower bed, okay? Tia really loves those flowers. That flower bed is Tia's. Don't step in it, okay? Yes, the elderly man about Old Town. Hoedown? You want to know about our traditional dance, eh? What makes the hoedown so great is that it's simple and can be learned in a single day. Well, you said Old Town, not hoedown. Sorry about that. I'm pretty much deaf. You should ask someone else. What a bunch of annoying fools barging into Old Town of all places. You'd better thank Tia properly. Lip service is meaningless. Did you know that there's a dragon knight who is originally from Old Town? I wonder who it is. Man, I want to know. Okay. You must feel so lucky to have someone as pretty as Tia to look after you. If only I was 50 years younger. If only I'd be a real lady killer like you. Been here a long time, and the conditions have never once changed, not even a little. I'm sure people from a richer background would find this place unbearable, but I'm used to it. This place is all I know, and I've never once cursed my lot in life. There's a doctor that lives in this sanctuary who makes medicine to help the poor like us. He seems to have gone somewhere, though. He probably went out to look for herbs and such, is my guess. I thought I'd ask the doctor to take a look at my leg, but he seems to be out at the moment. Old Town is a bit of a mixed bag. Some of it seems really nice, and I mean, obviously people are going to be bitter in that situation when they're treated like shit, but it's good for the economy to increase business, but letting flower vendors peddle their wares is just pointless. I wonder if we can petition the Prime Minister to ban the sale of flowers. It annoys me to no end that the flower vendors are taking up precious business space. Who even buys flowers anymore? Them dogs from Old Town sometimes come out to the main road and sell things like they own the place. All they're doing is making the rest of Altego look bad to outsiders with their grubby wares and dirty faces. Old Town dogs doing business on the main road. They're not better. They better not ruin the reputation of us legitimate merchants. With the war over, Altego City is getting to be a real commercial center. I need to ride this wave so I can make the big money. Altego City is more prosperous than ever before. I wonder if there's a good way to make some easy money off that. Excuse me. I went to the palace to apply for a new trade permit, but the Prime Minister was in a meeting, so I never got to meet with him. This is not a good start. It was probably a meeting with me. I can't believe I couldn't get my trade permit. This is not a good start. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? He's having some trouble. I hear there are huge monsters called Titanos in Altego. Mommy says they're dangerous, but I kind of want to see one. I get all excited thinking about it. I want to see one for myself. According to shopkeepers in the public square, this country is the place to be if you're a merchant. The tax is really low, too. Maybe I should move here and open up a shop of my own. This country is most accommodating to merchants. Maybe I should just move here. Nothing there. I've talked to him. Yes. Commander Rod. I don't know what I should pronounce him. I feel like it's not Rod. It might be like Rowd. I don't know. Whatever. Commander Rod comes here sometimes with his men. And they all have such bad manners. I wish they'd stop slapping my butt and causing trouble with the other customers. They have such terrible attitudes. I often see this girl selling flowers in the public square. She sure is pretty. What was her name again? Aerith? Alith? Oh, okay, that's a good old joke. I made that reference earlier too. The tribes of Altego and the Titanos. I wish to know more about them, but I'm no muscle-bound circus strongarm, as you can see, so there's little I can do. Unless, would you be willing to find some raw materials that could help my research and bring them to me here? I'm looking specifically for materials from Titanos, as well as anything native to each of the tribal territories. If you'll help me, I'll share my knowledge with you. Rants, rambles, soliloquies, segues, you name it. It would be wonderful to work together to deepen our understanding of this land. Fuck yes. Quest 5. Oh, Lecture, Tribes of Altego. And Quest 6, Lecture, Titano Ecology were added to your journal. There are quests that can be taken while traveling around Altego. While they are not required to progress the game, you can receive rewards and bonuses for each quest completed. How do I check this? Where was that journal that we saw earlier in the game? In here? Find materials relating to each tribe. Find minerals that have a deep relation to each tribe. Number 6. Huh. Extracted from beasts. You find something of interest? Let's talk. What? You've been to the ancient shrine northwest of the city. But you're foreigners like me. How were you able to get permission to leave the city? I've been dying to investigate that place. We're both foreigners, so why are you able to leave the city while I cannot? There are 5 tribes that have lived in Altego since ancient times. They built villages in their respective territories and live a lifestyle that has changed very little over the years. Unfortunately, not all these tribes have survived. 2, in fact, have vanished entirely, I'm sad to say. If you can show me raw materials found in the tribe's territories, I'll gladly tell you more about them. Titanos are... Titanos are... That sounds like a cereal. Titanos are giant monsters that live in Altego. Their size can range anywhere from 6 to 20 melia. Truly, truly massive. Of course, humans are no match for such gargantuan beasts, but thankfully they prefer to live deep inland. I really wish I could see one with my own 2 eyes someday, and live to tell the tale, of course. At any rate, I'll gladly tell you more about them, but only if you bring me parts of them to study. I'm collecting data regarding the tribes and Titanos of Altego. Please bring me any raw materials you may find in the tribe's territories, as well as pieces taken from the Titano bodies. I'll be able to tell you much more about both the tribes and the Titanos if you do. Okay, can I... Okay, he's got nothing. So how do I turn them in? I guess I can't yet unless I have them all. Do I have nothing from that, that boss we fought? It's rather fun owning a tavern because you get to hear all sorts of interesting things from our customers. That man near the door in particular is full of stories. He'll tell them to anyone who so much as waves at him. A beautiful flower girl? Oh, the girl from Old Town. Yeah, she's pretty famous around these parts. Everybody loves her. I mean, it's rare for someone that beautiful to come out of Old Town. I can totally see why she's so popular. Okay. Have I talked to you? I think I have. Quite a few Dragon Knights come to our establishment between shifts to rest. Interestingly, each and every one of them always ask me to please keep their coming a secret from the General. I've never laid eyes upon the General myself. Is he really as strict as they say? Okay. Is everything all right? It's not every day you see someone carried into the town unconscious. Seems the flower girl took good care of you, though, as is to be expected. That flower girl is so kindly, but what's more, she's also renowned for her extensive knowledge in medicine. She does a great deal of traveling to deliver it too, and is no doubt just as highly regarded in other villages. Oh. Okay, we have a few more things to do in this section. I don't think I've... Do I have anything to buy here? Huh. Oops. Huh. Okay. Skills are born into the same arts that allow synthesis. I don't know the details, but apparently all equipment in Altego has dragon energy in it. Skills are a necessity when facing strong monsters. You should use them as often as you can. They're effective against monsters. You should use them as often as you can. Okay, wait, can I synthesize? Is that a thing? Oh! Oh, interesting. Interesting. Beautiful. So what's the deal with this? Increases stun rate. Chance to petrify enemies. Okay, this is cool. Okay, so these are all like status effect things. Oh, man. That's pretty cool. That's neat. Oh, you can make Ico extract. Okay, so these are for like healing items, panacea. Okay. Thanks a lot. Be sure to come by again when we have much more wonderfully harmful objects in stock. I want to see something. If I go to buy. Oh, and these are the synthesis weapons are weapons we can't buy. So the Negadachi is separate from the longsword. Interesting. So what that means, so I have that equipped. Let me display skill and let me... equip this for now. Interesting. It's a lot more expensive. The war hasn't been over long enough for the shops to stop stocking weapons. I really wish they would, though. Would it kill them to sell some cute clothes around here? I don't really care if the weapons of Altego are supposed to be the best. The war is over. Stock some clothes. Can I synthesize stuff here? Oh, looks like you're planning on going somewhere. There are many dangers outside the city walls. Perhaps I can teach you a thing or two that may be of help. What do you want to know? If you stand still for some time, your health will begin to recover. If you're not injured too badly, you should save your recovery items. Okay. All right. Okay, so we know what poison and petrify will do, right? Petrify is a status that will turn your body to stone. Because you're now quite solid, damage from attacks is halved, but you're also quite more susceptible to fatal attacks. You may be able to come out of it faster if you keep trying to move. Anything else? Okay, let's just read them all. Poison, as the name suggests, slowly takes away your life. If you don't treat it quickly, it can spell your demise. Okay. Anything else? That makes sense. Freeze is going to be like a slow. And maybe you take extra damage from like shatter or something. Your body becomes extremely cold, begins to freeze. Because you're encased in ice, any damage you incur will be fatal, since you'll be shattered to pieces. The only thing you can do is wait for the ice to melt and hope that nearby monsters all miss. Anything else? Okay, that sounds really deadly, actually. Flame is a frightening status where fire spreads to your body. Eventually, the flame engulfs your entire body and causes severe damage via burns. You should carry plenty of recovery items in case this happens, because otherwise, goodbye. Anything else? They're making status effects sound really dangerous in this game. Confuse, it moves the way you don't want it to. Okay, so the same as the previous game. Heavy is probably the same. It's like a slow. Your abilities to move are stifled due to big blobs of mucus all over you or something. You can't move as fast as you normally would, and you become less able to evade attacks. Okay. Anything else? And curse is lowered attack and defense. Attacks are sealed off by powerful... Oh, I probably can't do skills. Your body will stiffen up every time you try to swing your weapon. It's like I can't do any attack. It's quite annoying. This is without saying that offensive arts can't be used either. So the only thing you can do is run. Anything else? Okay, status effects seem a bit more hardcore in this game. Well, if you're ever seeking words of wisdom, hopefully I'll do... you know where to find me. Okay. We have plenty of recovery items. Let's look at synthesis real fast. Oh, does this guy make the same stuff? It looks like it is all the same. So maybe it's he's not making it, we're making it, and this is just the menu at which we can do it. Where was the item I wanted to get? Oh, it was in the one store. What are these? These are things that we equip. These must be an accessory, so we can probably only equip one. Thank you very much. Be careful out there. I do want to get the one that lets me get more gold if I can soon. The old waterway runs... okay, he's not saying anything new. Prices of goods from other villages are on the rise lately. I hear the Long Macart is charging more money now because of all the monsters. What a sad state of affairs. Prices of goods from other villages are on the rise. I miss the good old days. Have I been in here? I have. My daughter keeps begging me for rare gems. What should I do? She says the gems we carry in our shop aren't enough to satisfy her. I swear, having a selfish daughter is draining. But that's what makes her so lovable. Yeah. I saw a hungry child from Old Town as I returned from grocery shopping. We live in the same city, yet our lives have taken such different paths. It's almost surreal. They say the children in Old Town sometimes go an entire day without eating one single meal, the poor things. Meow. Elegantly gazing at beautiful gemstones is a luxury only the rich can enjoy. Oh, it's so beautiful, just as I am. That is the way for a well-bred lady to spend her time. Well-bred. I hear the goods were on hold due to the war. I hear the goods that were on hold due to the war have finally begun shipping. I'm sure there will be even more weapons and armor on display soon. Nice. The once empty shelves at the shops will be filled eventually, and when they are, I'll be there to buy them up. Wait, have we seen this person? Maya always comes here to sell flowers whenever a new ship arrives at the harbor, but most of the people here are merchants, and merchants, as a rule, are not very into flowers. Oh, right. You lot came from the harbor, no? Did you buy any flowers from Maya on your way into town? Yes, I did. I don't want to go up there yet. Let's talk to this guy. After the war with Rome ended, foreigners began pouring into Altego in droves. A lot of them are merchants, but they dirty the city as if it were a garbage receptacle. I'll be watching you two. With the war over, I'm sure there will be a market boom. But at what cost to the city's sanitation? Okay. Man, this is interesting. We are like almost 20 minutes into the video. We're halfway done the city, and there's like 4 cities in the game. So it's gonna take a huge amount of time as the game progresses to go through the dialogue in this game. The last earthquake certainly caught me by surprise. Earthquakes are very rare in Altego. I don't think anyone around here earthquake-proofs their houses. I don't think anyone builds their houses with earthquakes in mind. When you're a trader, they say there's nothing quite as important as a firm, shrewd negotiation. Sounds exhausting. I'd best make something that'll give him an extra boost of energy. Whenever work has me feeling tired, I always eat something delicious to get my mind off of it. Works every time. Altego has fought Rome for a long time over trade rights in the Meadow Sea. But, a treaty that was signed 6 months ago. This suggests that the strength of the Dragon Knight was enough to turn the tides of war. I'm thankful that we can trade freely. We owe the Dragon Knights a debt of gratitude for their service. So I'm curious about one thing. Huh. So we are in Africa. So we're on the south side of the Meadow Sea, which is presumably the Mediterranean. I am curious what our analog is. Because I'm guessing it's not... Well, who knows? Like, they could always move things around, like, around the Mediterranean Sea. Huh, I'm curious. Like, obviously, it's not a one-to-one with Earth. The ship you guys arrived on left the harbor just now. The captain had a message for you. Be sure you stay out of trouble. The captain's got a message for you. Be sure you stay out of trouble. What are you guys up to? This is reminding me of the crab from, what was it? Tales of Fantasia or Destiny? That annoying-ass crab. I heard once you hit the main road, there are monsters galore, but here in the harbor, all is good. The waters around Altego are calm, so the merchants can use the established trade routes without any fear. Good talk. A small earthquake hit us just a little while ago. Did you feel it? Altego hasn't had an earthquake in, I don't even know how many years. It shook me up in more ways than one. Are we going to have a tsunami in this game? Earthquakes are extremely rare in Altego. So, the last one scared the crap out of me. Anything down here? Probably not. Entrepreneurial types come here from all over the world, hoping to strike it rich in the Pearl of the Meadow Sea. Altego's commerce laws promote trade, and with all the natural resources, it's no wonder they come here. Many merchants come to Altego because its minerals are rich and its taxes are low. Altego is a merchant's dream. I wonder how late in the game it will be until we go to that ruin over there. The Roman-Altaginian War lasted a whole 10 years. And only 6 months ago, I think... It ended only 6 months ago. I think we're all still on edge. The Dragon Knight's Naval Division is patrolling all the trade routes, though. So I guess we're pretty safe. Can't really blame them. I mean, the war with Rome did last 10 whole years, and it just ended half a year ago. I'm glad the ship got off okay. Traffic in and out of the harbor is always making me nervous. It hasn't been that long since the war ended, you know? Okay. We're done with the docks. So we have 2 more sectors to go, right? Ah, you defeated a Titano? You had me going there. Even the Dragon Knights have trouble facing Titanos. Like, I'd believe you actually succeeded. Did I just walk up to him and be like, hey, I beat a Titano? Was I just, like, trying to seek his approval? It's an edict. Okay. Same old, same old. The white flower that the young lady sells is apparently called a Celine flower. I'm told its scent can calm the heart and even help you sleep if you keep it in your bedroom. It has calming properties. Zanzibar is just shameless. What a despicable man. He has no plans to do business with the common folk, and he should have set up shop in the public square. Zanzibar only makes time for the rich and nobility. He's so disgusting. I can't take watching those Dragon Knights, acting all high and mighty. I don't care what heroic deeds they did. They could learn a thing or two about civility from Commander Sias. I don't care if they drove the Roman army back. Captain Rod's attention is just too much. He's rotten to the core. Even when people from Old Town open up a business in the square, things don't go so well. So, considering, I think that flower girl is doing pretty well, though I doubt the flowers are very profitable. People from Old Town don't do well when they set a shop in the square, but the flower girl seems to be doing all right. Phew, looks like I finally lost her. Sorry, Sigrun, but I've managed, I've got something I need to do. Who the hell is this? What's up with this girl? She's dressed kind of weird. First, I need to gather information. Maybe I'll check the main street. Is this actually like a Roman spy? After the new priest was appointed, the tritheist temple in the city changed. Maybe it's because he comes from a noble background. I don't know, but I don't like him. Tritheism was much better when the former head priest was here. The former head priest was a true man of virtue who never asked for payment, even for medicine. I hear he was despised by greedy merchants and government officials, but we commoners respected him. When I bought a flower last time, the flower lady gave me another one for free. She's so nice. It looks like the flower lady hasn't visited yet today. I wonder when she'll come. Okay. Zanzibar firm is here, right? I hear they have a medicine that can cure my husband. I guess I'll go in and ask. This really is a big store. I wonder if they really have the medicine that can cure my husband. Is it a panacea? A dirty old woman is standing out in front of our store. I better do something about her, or she'll drive away our precious customers. She's getting in the way of business. Oh, you'll do. Shoo off that older woman for me, won't you? I don't care how. Okay. Huh? I've never seen you before. From the looks of it, you must be from Europe. Do you not know that I only deal with big money? This is no place for you. Get out. The previous head priest at the temple sure was annoying. He made medicine and sold them for cheap, and directly competed with my expensive foreign medicine. But it's money that makes the world go round, so there's nothing money can't do. Oh, so he drove out the priest. Jeez. Huh. There's a handling fee for renting a ship? That's not good. It's going to cut directly into my profits. The ship is used to transport cargo. Charging a modest handling fee is to be expected. The handling fee to rent a ship is this much? I already purchased everything. I guess I have no choice but to accept the conditions. It seems that this is the first time this gentleman has conducted business with us. Well, we'll be making quite a bit of profit, of course. Welcome to the #1 business in all Altego, Zanzibar firm. Let's buy... Okay, synthesis is the same. So I want to get the luck medal. No, I want to get the bandit's gloves. Because that will help me afford everything else. That's nice. That's convenient. But I'm... does it take a slot? It's not worth it if it takes a slot, but if I can, like, drink it. Okay, weird. Master's expanded his business by doing whatever was necessary. He must have done many terrible deeds to get his firm this large, but doesn't seem to weigh on his conscience any. His passion for money is commendable. To master justice is to expand and be more prosperous. His passion is commendable. Okay. Thank you. Come again. I will be back. Okay, 2 more places. Oh my god. There are no martial events planned at the moment. Sorry if you were looking forward to watching one. Too bad. I hope an event will happen at the Coliseum soon. The energy and tension in the air, I just love being a part of it all. I can't wait to go to the next event at the Coliseum. The Dragon Knights are in training right now. I wasn't expecting them to come here today, though. I wonder if they're Commander Sias's men. They're protectors of Altego. I imagine they're expected to train very hard. Does she have anything new to say to me? You took down a Titano, huh? I can tell you're not lying. The smell of blood on you, it's characteristic of strong monsters, typically Titanos. Still, even an entire platoon of Dragon Knights can barely take a Titano down. Not bad. You guys actually defeated Titano with just the 2 of you, huh? Not bad. Why don't you come work for me? We could always use people like you. How about it? Are you going to give me a quest? There haven't been any events planned here for some time. Just between you and me, I hear His Majesty is very ill and not feeling well. We would like more work, but it's just not in the cards at the moment. Okay, which way is which? Ouch. Oops, well, I'll talk to that guy on the way out. Those Dragon Knights just show up out of nowhere and start training. There's such a thing as preparations, you know? Damn it, I'll give them an earful later. Why are the Dragon Knights allowed to use this place as their own backyard? That's just not right. Huh, what are you talking about? The Dragon Knights coming here to train is a good thing. Just imagine yourself as the guard of the jail cells and that are never used. You'd go mad, quite mad. If no one were to come and breathe some energy into the Coliseum from time to time, you'd go crazy. I did. Wouldn't it be better if they just came to train here all the time and doubled as their security? Ms. Ursa has allowed it. There's no need to get irritated. Okay. Let's head back out, and we have to head to the palace very shortly. The Coliseum is being used for training by the Dragon Knights. That means you should leave. Civilians may not enter. Step away. Okay, I tried to ignore, but I could not. Palace time. Okay. How many times is it now that the princess has run away from the palace? Just what is Sigrun doing? It's you. If you're going to meet with His Majesty, keep it short. He's a very busy man after all. It's almost never heard of for civilians, foreigners no less, to be allowed to enter the palace this freely. We don't want any strange rumors going around, so please exercise discretion when entering the palace. Right. Who are you? Aren't you? You're the foreigners that recently visited the palace, no? You look suspicious snooping around. Stay out of our way, okay? We're really busy here. I wonder where Princess Aisha ran off to. Aisha, I mean. How in the world does she keep sneaking in through such tight security? I'm sure she'll be back, though. She always comes back, but until then... Okay, so she's clearly going to be an important character. I hear Commander Rhodes' men. sometimes go out and do whatever they want, as if they're untouchable. They'll even harass innocent citizens for fun. They're a menace. I'd love to knock some sense into roads, good-for-nothing flunkies. One of these days, low lives. That's that they are. The women of the Dragon Knights are expected to wield the bow and arrow at the least. Sigrun's skill with the bow is especially good. Exceptional, really. Who is Sigrun? We've heard that name several times now. It's entrancing to watch. The general oversees every part of Altego's military, including the Dragon Knights and the Navy. The general always prioritizes the safety of the citizens. He is truly a man of honor, most trustworthy. The general's main focus is the safety of the citizens. He is worthy of trust. Okay, down we go. The European weapons you guys had cannot be returned to you. Commander Road took them for himself. You should just give up. If Commander Road took your gear, you won't ever get it back. Well, it's not like European weapons are worth anything here anyways. Just give them up. So, we know something bad is going to happen to the king, right? Like, we've established that he's ill. We've established some really power-hungry forces. Commander Sias's service during the war was most exemplary. The Romans saw how quickly his powerful blade cut through them and called him the Altaginian Falcon. The Romans called Commander Sias the Altaginian Falcon. In fear, he is truly a hero. Is that Sias's office? Oh, we have no road here. All roads lead to Rome. Oh, road is the... I get it, road is the spy. Any NPCs down here? I haven't checked the other side either, have I? Okay. We are almost done. Oh my god. I hear the princess snuck out of the palace again. Good for her. Well, I guess she's at that age now. I understand why she'd want to get out and have some fun. I would hate it if I had to stay in the palace all my life. I feel bad for the princess. It must be tough being the princess's personal guard. The princess has a knack for sneaking out of the palace. She never takes anything lightly, so I just hope she doesn't get sick from being stressed out all the time. Wait, who was that mysterious person? Poor Sigrun. Although, it is somewhat amusing to watch her babysit the princess. Wait, was Sigrun the blue-haired girl, the purple-haired girl? There are too many dragon knights and workers in the palace that are of commoner background. If Sigrun is the purple-haired girl, I wonder if she's going to join our party, because we know we need a bow user at some point, and they said Sigrun uses a bow. There are too many dragon knights and workers in the palace that are of commoner background. As nobility, I can't stand it. The palace is a noble place, so the people working in it shall also be noble. I wonder if the princess is going to be taken ransom, and then our mission will be to get the princess back, and so will be accompanied by the princess's personal guard, who is Sigrun, who will become our bow user. That is my current prediction in this game. Listen, I know some people get annoyed when I try to guess the plot in advance, but I like doing it, okay? So you'll have to live with it. Okay, and we are now going to the final actual area. Oh, we're going to be forced into... Uh-oh, I bet you something's going to happen with the princess. Huh? Who's that? Oh, maybe not. Who are you? I see, you must be those vagabonds His Majesty spoke of. I really don't follow his reasoning sometimes. We just recently agreed on a ceasefire with Rome, and now he greets some strange nobodies with open arms? What the hell? No matter. General, as I said before, I'm leaving this matter to you. What Altego needs right now is commerce in the Meadow Sea. We can never be too wary of Rome, especially when it comes to safeguarding our trade ships. And we certainly cannot allow some nameless foreign drifters to wander about the country at a time like this. Understood. However, I must have you know, my men may need to be dispatched elsewhere due to unforeseen situations. There is no guarantee. Yes, yes. All hard-headed fools, I say. His Majesty is no different. I am the only one who seeks to bring about the prosperity in this land. What the hell is that bozo's problem? Adol, I presume. His Majesty may have accepted you into our great kingdom, but you are still an outsider. I advise you stay out of our internal affairs. Also, it is the duty of the Dragon Knights to serve and protect this great nation. We cannot allow you to do whatever you please within these borders. All right. Well, they're a scary bunch. Who the hell are they? Counselor to His Majesty, Prime Minister Orbis. And General Dreesen, the head of the Dragon Knights. Oh! Oh, hey, it's you. So, they're the Prime Minister and the military general here. I guess that would account for their air of superiority. Prime Minister Orbis is also Commander Rhodes' father. Oh. I'm sure you can see the resemblance. You mean that jackass who arrested us for no reason? Arrogance must run in their family, not to mention stupid eyebrows. Indeed. So, took you longer than I expected to return. Could it be that you actually found something in the shrine? It would appear that you did. His Majesty is waiting. You should report to him at once. Let's save the game. Okay. His Majesty used to be renowned throughout all of Altego as a just, kind, and wise ruler, but though he is still all of those things, he's had difficulty concentrating as of late and begun delegating his duties. It must pain His Majesty to lose his health and his clear head with it. He's had to delegate many of his responsibilities. Okay, can't go over there. I can go over here. Oh, look who it is. Oh, it's you. Do you mind? I'm in the middle of something. Shoot, get out. This is the Royal Palace. Please, understand that your kind does not belong here. What is His Majesty thinking, allowing such men to come and go as they please? That is a shiny-ass floor. He sacrifices our domestic affairs in favor of heightened commerce. I do understand the need, but he goes too far. Why create a financially prosperous kingdom if no one lives there to appreciate it? I really wish the Prime Minister would take a more moderate stance in his politics. Oh, I didn't know there were these side paths. Oh well, I guess I missed some conversations earlier, potentially. Is this the King's Chamber? Then this is probably the Princess's Chamber, maybe? Who knows? I heard quite the clank and clatter coming from the Princess's room earlier. I think she snuck out the window again. Every time she does, she leaves a trail of debris in her wake, so now, while she's out, it's time to clean. The Princess is always sneaking out of her room, leaving footprints and debris everywhere. So now I clean. I wish I saw what she had to say, like if I could go in here earlier in the game. I might create a new playthrough later. Not on stream, just to see a few of the dialogue things I missed early on. I went in there, right? Yeah. Okay, we've explored the city. 38 minutes to explore the city. God dang. Ah, you've returned. You were taking longer than expected, so I was becoming a bit worried. Did you discover anything? I'll explain to the king what happened at the shrine. Interesting. A Titano so close to Altego City. My apologies, Your Majesty. It seems our investigation was not thorough enough. There's nothing more you could have done. We did not know where it came from, but I assume the earthquake had something to do with it. A glowing stone monument and a mysterious voice. Not to mention, a power strong enough to bring down a Titano with one blow. Do you have any explanation? Not quite, but I do have a guess. Adol, that power that dwells in you, it may have something to do with the dragons. Your Majesty, that's... Dragons? What do you mean by that? Is it related to the dragon energy that Altagenian weapons have? Dragon energy is a bit of a misnomer. It refers to the energy which circulates throughout the country of Altego, and is not directly connected with dragons. Yet we do have a legend here involving actual dragons, which states that these dragons are godlike beings. Regrettably, there are not many alive today who know of this. The Dragon Knights derive their name from this very legend, however. The dragons are symbolic of the power that blankets this land, after all. I'm not sure I get it. So basically, you're saying that this dragon energy is now in Adol? Well, one cannot be sure. We have no idea whether the dragons actually exist, or if maybe they once did, but then later disappeared. But the power to bring down a Titano with just the two of you, I can think of no other possible explanation. That is true. Titanos are creatures that take dozens of our Dragon Knights to bring down. These two have definitely received the powers surpassing those of any normal human. This is crazy. Why would a power like that choose Adol? Silly question, given how often this kind of thing happens, but still. Perhaps it is destiny, Adol. While I do not know if the power that dwells in you is in fact from the dragons, I can introduce you to someone who is quite knowledgeable in the legend. Would you be interested? I am interested. I thought you might be. While the legend has been passed down throughout all of Altego, perhaps the village most informed with it would be Shenoa. Shenoa. It's a village that continues to preserve the ancient traditions. It lies southeast from the plains. Aldris Fatima, who governs the village, is well versed in the legend of the dragons. It is also said that the village has an ancient altar dedicated to the dragons they revere. It's like the one we found at the shrine. That I do not know, however, I believe it will be a good place to start regardless. Sias, quill, and paper. Yes, Your Majesty. We got the king's letter. This should make it easier to speak with the Eldris. Take it with you. Adol thanked the king. No need to thank me, I am personally curious to know more about these dragons myself. If the Dragon Knights were Your Majesty. Do not worry, it is only a small fit. It has subsided. Your Majesty, you must limit the time you spend on official business. If anything were ever to happen to you, the Kingdom of Altego would. Enough. I've already given a large portion of my duties to you and the Prime Minister. It's not as if this illness can be cured. Allow me at least this much. Understood, Your Highness. Are you all right? Please excuse me, I did not mean to frighten you. I am currently fighting an illness. Okay. I think we have an idea where this game is going right now. It is a malady particular to Altego, but it is not infectious, so there is no need for worry. Back to the matter at hand. The road to Shinoa is long. The road is long. And there are many beasts outside the city walls. Be careful on your journey. There's no need for concern. No work would get done were I to call upon someone every time this occurred. But Your Majesty, you've been suffering these attacks much more often lately. You mustn't exert yourself. I didn't take you to be so prone to worry, Sias. Even the Altaginian falcon can be rattled on occasion, it would seem. There's no time for jest, Your Majesty. That nickname has no bearing on the situation in any way. Oh, it's you I apologize for earlier. You may present that letter I gave you to Eldris Fatima of Shenoa Village. I am certain that she will be much more well-versed in the dragon legends than I. There's no need to worry about His Majesty. His illness is not immediately dire. Shanoa Village is to the south of the plains, just beyond the forest, did it say? These woods are rather maze-like, and its creatures are unique. I suggest you prepare well before you go. So, clearly, we know that at some point... I think it's clear that this king is going to die. And I think that what is likely going to happen is... there's going to be some sort of coup or something. Come on, Dad. Do you have any idea what a pain in the ass he is? He's from the slums and he dares act like my equal. Ah, Commander Sias. His Majesty trusts him deeply as well. If you want to establish supremacy over him, I could negotiate with Dreesen to allow more chances for personal accomplishment within the Dragon Knights. You know, that's not what I mean. I don't want to outrank him or show him up. I want to kick his ass. Ah, surely you jest. That man, together with Dreesen, drove back an entire Roman armada. He will not fall so easily. Besides, every tool has a specific purpose only it can perform. You understand, Road? We need him. Huh? What the hell? You can't just barge in here. This is my dad's room. Okay, So yeah, I think presumably the Prime Minister is going to seize power. His Majesty used to be renowned ruler. Okay, cool. And the princess will escape. And we will probably have to help the princess reclaim, and she will probably take the throne way later. That is my prediction, currently. Okay. Oh, is this the princess? Oh, what's with this girl? Let go of me. I don't want Sigrun to find me. Okay, confirmed. Stop it. Hey, Maya, what are you doing here? And who's this? What do you think you're looking at? Is this the, like... Oh, what did she look like? I remember there was a girl in the opening credits that had blonde hair, and she was, like, pigtailed or something. It wasn't pigtails. It was, like, maybe, like, long dual braids. I don't know what it was. I wonder if this is her. What do you think you're looking at? Wait, red hair. I see now. You must be that adventurer or whatever. Waste of time. Why did Father invite these nobodies to the palace? I mean, they're just... What? You got something to say? No, not especially. It's just, what's with the outfit? Excuse me? Do you know who I mean, listen, you'd better not do anything suspicious while you're in Altago. You got that? Self-important Prime Minister is always giving me such a headache. Bah! Ow, I said stop. Do you know this girl? Teach her some manners. What was that all about? That girl's definitely hiding something. Well, whatever. Maya, you should be careful when you're talking to strangers. It might be dangerous, you know? Ah! I'll just take that as a yes. Speaking of which, maybe we should go visit Tia before heading out to Shenoa. She helped us out a great deal. Wouldn't hurt to thank her again. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, hey. Ah! Maya seems to be working hard. Ah, she's always so energetic. Another one? Oh, okay, then maybe one with a different color. I buy flowers from this little girl quite often. I started thinking lately that maybe I should try growing some myself, but flower seeds are small and hard to see, so I haven't had much luck finding them. I can't go to the plains and gather them because of all the monsters, so I'm fresh out of ideas. Are you travelers, perchance? Would you mind finding me some seeds for me? It's not urgent, so perhaps you could just keep an eye out for them. I hear you can find seeds when harvesting fruits and flowers. Please let me know if you find any. Of course, I'll pay you for your help, so if you don't mind. Hell yes. Oh, nice. A quest to put the little girl out of business. Oh, hello. Were you able to find me some seeds? Not yet. Wait, maybe. What seeds were you going to give me? I don't see any. Oh, God. Never mind. Oh, my lord. I hear you can find seeds. Okay, let me know if you find any. Blah, blah, blah. I'd be extremely grateful. Let's see. Now, where's that purse of mine? I need some flowers. Just seeing this little girl smile makes me want to buy something from her. She's quite the saleswoman. I just can't resist her smile. Okay, we have a new quest. Okay, so the average people are saying the same thing. Let's go to Old Town. Yeah, okay, I was just checking. I was just checking another random person to make sure they were saying the same stuff. Tia, I'm greatly indebted to you. This is the doctor? No, you needn't be. Just leave the delivery to me. Thank you for everything. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Adel Adogi. A strange looking one, that one. His name is Dalion. He is like a doctor around here. He used to be a priest at the temple in the city, but now he's working hard at the Old Town Sanctuary to come up with a medicine to keep us all healthy. I'm also pretty good with herbs, so I try to help him out whenever I can. I see. You must be more than just a pretty good, You must be more than just pretty good if a doctor trusts you that much. That's kind of you to say. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to check the schedule for the next Longma chart. Or Longma cart. This medicine absolutely must be delivered to Shanoa this go-around. Oh, we're going there. Shanoa? As in the village in the woods? Is she going to be the third-party member? Yes. It's rather far from here, so I take the Longma cart there several times a month. I assume she would not be. I still assume she's not, actually. Huh. Hey, Adol, what should we do? Deliver the medicine for Tia. Adol explained to Tia that he will be going to Shanoa and offered to deliver the medicine for her. You're headed to Shanoa? But you've only just recovered. Didn't you know Adol and I are made of steel? We're going there anyway, so please, let us take your package for you. Okay, I accept. Thank you. Beautiful. Please, give it to the Eldris, Fatima. Oh, that's who we're seeing. And don't push yourself too hard, okay? I hear Shanoa Forest has become quite dangerous as of late. Nice! We got a quest. To get to Shanoa Village, take the main road and head east through the forest. Please deliver the medicine to a woman there called Eldris Fatima. Sorry to make you do this when you've only just recovered. Please be careful on the road. All right. Bam. Let's save the game. Whoa! Was that my new skill? I totally whiffed on that. Okay, I hate this skill already. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. It just turned into like a fountain of coins. No, come on back. Come on back. We can finally explore new areas. Ooh! I need to learn the other skill, though, so I should save up for it. That was a new skill. Altego City, Shanoa Village. Oh, cool, 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 cool. Ouch. That was terrible on my part. That skill just like jumps over guys so often. Let's check the map. Okay, so down is where we're supposed to go. And that's the forest, right? Okay, what's this way? Beautiful. Nothing over here. Oh, can we get seeds? We got a seed. This is ominous. Is this a Titanos? Oh, he can do a special move. How do I do? There we go. Goodbye. Beautiful. What are you? Hawkeye 1. This sounds like it's for an archer. Is it like agility or some shit? Can I discard it? I'm too scared to try. I doubt you can. What does dexterity do? Let's equip it for now. Is it speed? What is it? Okay, so down is one path we can go. But let's explore the rest of this zone. Goodbye. Did you just hit him out of my attack range? Excuse me. I think I missed some stuff over here. Has it despawned? No, it has not. Okay, so that's another zone this way. Let's save just in case we die. Actually, I'm not going there yet. And whiff. That was a fail. Okay, what am I missing over here? Beautiful. Okay, this is another zone. What am I hearing? Oh, there is a zone that way. Bam! Get fucked. Let me at it. Oops. Thank you. All right. Is this a cave that will open up? Ooh, a vitality belt. Nice. Fuck yes. I mean, honestly, Adel could use that more because Adel has less HP, but whatever. Ico extract. Okay. It's time for us to save. Okay, and we... So it is time for us to do some beautiful combat. Make some money. Get some better gear. Shit like that. So this is good. Oh. Goodbye. Excuse me. I missed. No. No. There we go. Okay. So I do want to check a couple things real fast. But first things first, I'm going to call it here. So if you guys enjoyed, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I will be back next time with some more. Take care, guys. Mwah.